Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, man. Happy freaking Saturday. What up, everybody? Good morning, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button on the way in. Good morning. What up? Cashews all around me. What up, scene lover? Deleon in the building. Skinner. Dean in the building. What's good? Will. Matt. Good morning. Deleon. Good morning, Treyway. Good morning, Tony. Lewis. What's good? Stinking Burrow. Holy dude. What is good? Shaka, what up, dude? Leo in the building. Shabby Rides. Good morning, Treyway. I'm past today. I want white cement 4s. Pray, please. Jay Red House, what up? I made it on time. What up, Raph? What I missed? What up, Jay? What's good, dude? Adriel in the building. Marcel, good morning. Mr. 843, Finesse, D-Rod, Too Legit. Jordan in the building, Francisco, Famous, Jermaine, good morning, The Black Sheep, what up, dude? TJ, what's good, dude? Chevy Rides, 618, Jamie, good morning, Hitman, Wheezy, what's good, dude? Pierre, what up, dude? Good morning, Mark in the building, what's good? Law Nice, Skinner says, not really. I mean, I slept at I slept at 9 o'clock last night. I slept at a good time, dude. I was tired. Bro, very, very tired. Deleon, what up, dude? Going Ghost Rider J Bays, Buenos Dias, Raffian fam. Mana, what up, dude? You finna grab the mellows, bro? I think the next shoe, honestly, the only shoe that I'm probably gonna grab this month are probably gonna be like the white cement 4s. White cement 4s are honestly the only shoe that I really want this month, and that's basically it. Like, there's nothing else that I want. Pokey Baby, what up, dude? Dr. Shoe, big head, my back aches. Love that intro. What up, Dr. Shoe? Carlo, what up, man? Passing on these. Matt, I want these UNCs, but I think I'm gonna wait till some shops post the used pair for sale. Matt says you might as well just wait. I mean, like I said in my last video, it's like if you want to wait, you're more than welcome to. But like if you really, it depends how much you want them, right? It's like, how much do you want this shoe? Are you willing to wait for it to keep going down in the resale market, or do you like really, really want it? Passing on the UNCs this morning. My Cavs sleeve cost more than expected, Chase says. There we go. Get more. You're going to get yadded. I just want these field jacks, and I call it a day, Francisco says. Let me tell you guys something. I was at the pool for 2 hours yesterday with my kids. 2 hours, dude. And I got a big-ass sunburn on my back. Francisco, what up, need? Filipino Beast, good morning. Josh, good morning. Louisville in the chat. Josh says, what's good, dude? Passing on the UNCs is great morning because OKC lost. Oh yeah, dude, I fell asleep, bro. I wasn't able to watch the game. I was just so tired. We went out to dinner after the pool. I was in the pool till like 5, and then we went out to dinner. Bro, I was so exhausted while eating dinner, dude. We went to Korean barbecue, and I'm just like telling the wife, I was like, man, I am so tired. And now she was all like, it's probably the pool. I was like, that's probably what it was. And yeah, and then I got home, man, took a shower, and then I just knocked the hell out. Phil, what up, dude? Raymond in the building, what's good? Still debating this drop. Copper drop, Bully Production says. Cop in the coal color better than the mochas, in my opinion, Ken says. T-Porch, what up, dude? Tune of the Raffy at the GameStop. Dude, I would go, like, honestly, I was thinking about going and getting in line for the for Prismatic, but then, like, I was like, you know what? I don't have time because the wifey's going to be leaving this morning. So I wouldn't have much time. Frosty, what up, dude? Kayshawn, what up, dude? Sauce Money in the building. Lewis, Rafi, you got any stocks, sneakers info? Couldn't hit on Flex or Hibbits. Yeah, we got some stock numbers for the ones. Yeah, it's 45,000. The sun will drain you. Absolutely, bro. I was out there for 2 hours. It's supposed to be basically 100 degrees today here in Vegas. It's supposed to be a highest 98, so basically 100. Saturday stream. Good morning, Rap and Collection fam. I'm gonna get these, but not too excited about them. Ones are classic. Really looking forward to the 4s. There we go. Shout out to my boy Jim Rat in the freaking building. What up, E-Money? Dude, failed. Get your freaking phone out of your pocket, bro. You just hid E-Money kicks, bro. Get your phone out of your pocket. There you go. I just unhit him. You're good. You're like sniping people. Jordan, what up, dude? Jeffrey in the building. What's good? Lewis in the building. Raph, you got any? Yeah, we got stock numbers this morning. 45,000 on these ones, dude. And looky look, chat. Treyway, what up, dude? Looky look, bro. White cement 4s. I don't know if you guys missed it. I'm sure you guys didn't. White cement 4s officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, bro. Finally loaded on the Nike sneakers app. White cement Air Jordan 4s. All right. V, what up, dude? Good morning. Nom in the building. What's good? Bleak 1. What up, Bleak? Show my boy Bleak in the building. Dude, it's been a minute, bro. What up, Bleak? How are you? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But there it is, chat. White cement Air Jordan 4 is loaded up for May 24th. All right. White cement 4s will be there. They're going to sell out on sneakers, but retailers will have plenty of stock. I think so too, Carlo. I think so too. I think plenty of pairs. If you're talking about white cements or UNCs, I'm pretty sure you're talking about white cements, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of stock on this shoe. But I think majority of the stock is going to be in store, dude. Like, this is like the biggest release for Jordan Brand, in my personal opinion, when it comes to like if they're saying this is the biggest stock, like this is a big, not big moment, but a big release for Jordan Brand. It really is. Just because they're probably going to have a lot of stock in store. And once they have a lot of stock in store, dude, they're going to make people freaking go inside these stores and grab these in person. Like, I don't think the stock is going to be extremely high on the sneakers app for these shoes. I just don't see it. I think majority of the stock is going to be in person because they want people to go get these in hand. They want everybody to get these in hand. They want people to go inside these stores and not only buy their shoes, but FOMO for other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how this is how a lot of these other stores get more sales. When they get the customers coming inside the store, you know, I feel like majority of people, not majority of people, but like there are a good amount of people that will go pick up a white cement Jordan 4 or a Jordan in hand, and they'll probably see something that they like a shirt or some socks or some sweatshirt, some sort of item other than the shoe, and they're gonna buy it, dude. And that's their goal. Foot Locker charged my card yesterday, but today they put the money back for the UNC Reimagined. Chris Montgomery, good morning. Morning, everyone. Stay safe out there, Catherine says. I appreciate that. You as well. They never shock drop when it's loaded on Sneakers app. Yeah, well, the only one time that a shoe or retro has shock dropped where it's loaded was the Reimagined Air Jordan 4 Breads. That was the only shoe that's like actually shock dropped on the Nike Sneakers app when it's already loaded. But for this shoe specifically, I don't think it's gonna shock drop. I don't think it is. I think honestly, from what I heard, is that there was gonna be no shock drop when the rumors were happening. There's gonna be an exclusive access sometime next week. I'm not sure what day it is. Exclusive access a week before the actual drop. That's what we're probably going to get. Jamie, what up, dude? What's good, bro? How are you? Easy solution, cop on Foot Locker once they're in hand. If you don't like them, return them, Dylan says. Is Prismatic worth going for? Absolutely, J Red House. Prismatic's going for a lot. What up, Rahus? Yo, Rahus, I'm proud of you, bro. I want to point that out, bro. You've been in the gym, dude. You've been on like very consistent every single day. Rafi, do you think the shattered backboard shock drop? Man, I hope so. I mean, I want that shoe really, really bad. Bread and Butter, what up, man? Good morning. Viet Pho, what's dropping today? We got the UNC Air Jordan 1 highs. Raf, is the quality on these 4s really that bad? Honestly, people are just complaining just to complain. Like, people are complaining just to complain, dude. Like, that's why I said to everybody, bro, like, don't have high expectations for GRs. Really don't. Like, and honestly, no one really says much about it. And I've said this before. SB4s doesn't have the best leather either. It doesn't. Like, it's a good shoe. It's a great shoe. I love the SB4. It's very comfortable. But the material on the SB4 is decent. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is the best leather in the world. No, it's like any other Jordan 4 leather that I've felt before. You know, this is probably gonna be a little bit more stiff, but like, still, like, the leather seems to be the same. Like, I wasn't amazed about the leather quality on the SB4. Take a look on StockX last sales. They're manipulating the prices. They have last sales in the 1000s, and they look at ask prices to be $300. Jamie says, yeah, they've been, I don't know what StockX has been doing with that. Jeremy Woo, what up, dude? Good morning, bro. I don't know. StockX has been glitching that, dude. They're definitely manipulating the market low key in a way. So they kind of have more people panic buy for sneakers. Cement white leather is still premium, Carlos says. Quality is decent. The leather is mid par, Mar says. Okay. They're not to be real. I got mine's early and quality is A1, East Coast says. Thank you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this white cement 4, like, it's... I don't really have high expectations. It's all I know is that it's a very, very classic colorway, Air Jordan 4. And it's a must cop, and this is my sneaker of the year. Like, I'm gonna be talking about and yapping about this shoe for a while because it's finally loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app, and I freaking want this shoe. I don't care what anyone says. Ralph, the shoes, only the shoes mid. It's too white. Like, hell no, bro. Like, this is a must cop, bro. Must cop. Mash and Drum, what up, dude? Lewis in the building. Good morning. Philip in the building. What up, man? Big size collector in the building. What's good, bro? Or collection, excuse me. Bo Dominican York. Haters in 25. Got to find something to complain about. It's all good, dude. Like, everyone has their own opinion, right, about a sneaker. But I just feel like people have way too many expectations. But at the same time, like, I get it. You're paying $225 where, like, they're upping the prices for, you know, some shitty ass material. And I get that too. So I love for it to use the tumble leather that's on the white Alma Munir 3, Nam says. Yeah, that's like, what up, Nam? What's good, bro? Backlash say, baby. I mean, like, I would love to see that too, for sure. Like, if they have the same quality as, like, you know, the Air Jordan 4, you know, breads. You feel me? Feel like the Panda Dunks, leathers, yes. Jamie says, are you copying the Kobe 9 highs? No. Probably not. I've only owned like one pair of Kobe 9 Elites, like the high tops. And bro, I'm telling you, that shoe used to squeak on me all the time. I mean, I know a lot of people, some people like that shoe, but it's going to sell out for sure. It's a what the Kobe, it's a Kobe Bryant sneaker, and it's going to be stupid limited. I bet the leather will be better than the Fire Red 4s, Raph. Maybe. I think any Jordan 4 is better than that leather, because the Fire Red 4 leather is bad. Ryan Jacobs, what up, dude? What up, my guy? I'm a sucker for good tumbled leather. Of course, anybody would be. You know what, Nam? I don't know how long you've been collecting shoes. The best leather on an Air Jordan 4, and anybody that's like an old head could probably tell me too, because this dropped back in like, the last time this shoe dropped was like back in 2015, and I've owned both pairs. I brought it up multiple times in the past, the Oreo 4s and the Columbia 4s. Best leather on an Air Jordan 4 of all time. Best leather of all time. Not the most comfortable shoe, but it is the best leather on a Jordan 4 that I've ever had in my entire time of collecting sneakers. And I think if out of all those shoes, I think Oreos is the best. But I had the same premium material leather that you've seen on the Columbias as well. Perfect tumbled leather, bro. The black Oreo 4s. Oreos or the Columbias. So if anybody's an old head that's been collecting for that long, like, you know what I'm talking about. Because they've dropped, what was the last time before that? They dropped, it's been so long since they dropped that shoe. And I own both of those shoes, bro, and it's amazing. Not the most comfortable, but it is probably the most premium one. Rafi Rasasfield says, wait, what? You're about that, need some Oreos, Nom says? Absolutely, bro. And it's so crazy because even for those drops, no one really wanted them during its time. Like, Oreos and Columbia 4s were not very hard to cop either. They were not very hard to cop at all during that time. Like, they were pretty limited at my store, but everywhere else, like, you could have easily scooped those up. Like, nobody was like crazy on Air Jordan 4s, but for those two colorways, like those colorways were obviously a classic for sure. So that was whenever they came out with like the Columbia 4s, and they came out the French Blue 7s. I don't know if you guys remember that, because 2015 was like the year of the 7s. Raph, are you cooking today? G, what up, Jeremy? I don't know, bro. I don't know what we're cooking up today, bro. I'm kind of chilling, dude. It's Mother's Day weekend, and you know, I'm just gonna be chilling all day. I'm gonna have the kids all day while the wifey's out and about with the moms, you know. Morning, Raph and chat. I hope it's a great Saturday for everyone. Where's what the Kobe 9s dropping? I don't know when the 9 Kobe's are dropping. Actually, I know they're supposed to drop this year, but I'm not 100% sure when. In 2016, I bagged the Jordan 1 Shadow Backboards easy on Foot Locker. 2 legit says, lucky. I'll take a rare Air 4s over the cements. You know, this is about to be a big drop when you win both sneakers and the Nike app to load up white cements. We all need to get these W's, Mars says. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to hit. What up, Feeling It? What's good, dude? Morning, Rap. Hope it's a great Saturday for everyone. Once again, I don't know when the 9s are dropping, man. I once I get the official release day, I got you, bro. But they're not loaded up yet on the Nike Sneakers app. All we have that's loaded up are these white cement Jordan 4s. Ortiz, what up, man? Good morning, dude. Good morning, Collection fam. What up, Raph? What up, dude? Morning, Raph. What do you think about the JD doing EA? Mickey says, oh, they'll do JD Sports EA and Finish Line EA on these for sure. I heard a lot of Finish Lines and JD Sports already have pairs in hand. Already have pairs. Like, I heard like someone hit me up the other day and said, yo, Raph, my JD Sports and Finish Line have over like 200 pairs of these white cement Jordan 4s. Remember when we had Jay the Sneaker Guy on the stream, how he said, like, if you hear any of your JD Sports and Finish Line have like all their stock on like an early pair, that means no shock drop. You guys remember that when we had Jay the Sneaker Guy on the stream? He said that, and I was like, you know what? That might be true. But since obviously, you know, people are hitting me up that Finish Line and JD Sports already have their pairs, like theirs locally, that probably means no shock drop. So, I mean, to be honest with you guys, like, I would care less if these shock drop. Like, really. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna touch a pair, dude. Like, I know. Like, and that's fine if they don't shock drop, because then there's gonna be more stock on release day. You feel me? More stock on release day. I ain't gonna lie, I need the P-Rods, Jeremy Wu says. Those P-Rods are gonna be limited. Don't stores get it 1 to 2 months early? Normally, so like I said, when I used to work at Champs, we used to get like a lot of those shoes. Like if it was to drop like at a certain date, we would absolutely get the early pairs like 1 to 2 months early. Jeffrey, what up, dude? What's good? Morning rap and everyone waking up damn dumb late on this Saturday, Taylor says. Absolutely. That's normally how it goes on like a Saturday. Saturdays are more chill, and like you get more people like waking up a little late just because it's on a Saturday, you know? You feel me? No, you know, because mostly people work Monday through Friday, so I totally understand why people would wake up super late on a Saturday. Yeah, my finish line has a couple full-size runs in the back, Aiden says. Absolutely. Yeah, I told you, man. I like I said, don't underestimate the shoe. Don't underestimate the sneaker. I'm telling you, the demand on this Jordan 4 is extremely high. So I would not underestimate it. What up, Sneaker Kingdom? How are you, bro? Good morning. DSG is the move for these 4s, Ryan says. Live on a Saturday morning, King Jack says. Facts. I like those damn 4s, no cap, Jeffrey says. Dude, this is amazing, bro. I've been waiting for this shoe. Even last year, if you guys been tapping in with me, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I was right. If anybody in here was tapping in with me for like a while now, like even like 2 years ago, back in 23, I was like, bro, they need to bring this white cement Jordan 4 back. Like this has to have a return very soon. Like, I'm not saying like I was right, but I'm like, damn, I'm so glad that they brought these back. I was talking about all last year. Like, I'm like, man, they got to bring these white cement Jordan 4s back, bro. And I'm glad that they're doing it this year. Getting mines on a retailer, Carlos says, those undefeated 4s with the Nike Air on the back. TJ says, yeah, it sucks because I know some people are low-key upset that, you know, Nike into pushing those back, unfortunately. So it's all good. It's all Gucci. Too legit in the bill. What up, my guy? Good morning. But let me know in the chat. The Soul 3 still didn't load up. SMH. The Soul 3s, aren't they supposed to drop next week? The Soul 3s. Watch the A. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be so funny if they shock drop those. Watch them shock drop. They're gonna shock drop those 3s, dude. NBA is so rigged at WWE. Roy says, What you mean? Get the one with the Jumpman on the back. More limited, Jamie says. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? Like, for those undefeated 4s, like, that doesn't really matter to me. We'll definitely go for the Jumpman, obviously, because we have an undefeated out here in Vegas. But other than that, like, honestly, it's not gonna matter to me, bro. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna matter to me. Jumpman or, you know, Nike Air, we'll definitely go for a pair no matter what, you know. They just got to put the Nike Air on everything, bro. They are. They're definitely going to put a Nike Air on the back on almost every single Jordan that you see now. They're going to try to make that Jordan Jumpman the, like, literally the limited logo, you know? Because they're putting on everything, like new collabs, like new colorways, all Nike Air. Puma for the 5.
Puma Link donated $5. Off work, drinking coffee, listening to Rafi. Good morning, blessings.
Shout out my boy Puma, man, for the 5. Says off work, drinking coffee, listen to Rafi. Good morning, blessings. Shout out my boy Puma linked for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Morning, got the big bowl of cereal, watching Raf collects like Saturday morning cartoons. Nathan says, love to see it, man. I appreciate that. I think the Soul 3s will be an EA or a shock drop. No shock drop on white cement 4s. Maybe. I mean, listen, like, Nike always has something up their sleeve, bro. You feel me? Like, they always got something up their sleeve. So I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, shock drop a shoe like that. You feel me? Jamie, what up, dude? Let's see. Souls 3s are on Foot Patrol already. Blessings to you as well. A Taurus says, man, I appreciate you, my guy. That's nice of you. I'm with you, Raph. I don't care about the Nike Air or Jumpman. Bro, like, I remember when, like, Nike kept dropping, like, a lot of the Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s, Jordan 3s with the Jumpman. And they probably seen that they were probably losing a lot of sale because everyone kept asking for the Nike Air. That's probably why. What up, Ben C? That's probably why they kept pushing Nike Air on a lot of these shoes because they probably noticed that they were getting more sales when they throw on the Nike Air in the back. Lionhearts, what's good, bro? Like if you're running a business and you see more of your sales getting you know what I'm saying, more people buying a lot of your sneakers because you're putting Nike Air on the back, hell yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing that. I'm gonna milk the shit out of that shit. I'm putting Nike Air on almost everything. If people keep buying it, absolutely. That's most likely the reason why they kept doing it. I mean, Alma Munir got one. A lot of the new colorways got Nike Air in the back. And then obviously, because we had like this debate before, like, yo, Rap, they only throw Nike Air on the OGs. I'm like, okay. But then we started seeing a lot of these collabs getting Nike Air in the back. We're just like, okay, the Nike Air doesn't really matter at this point. Like, it's obviously better than the Jumpman, and that's what the people want. Rami, what up, dude? The Oreos and Columbia 4s have the Jumpman logo. Absolutely, they do. They do. Imagine if they re-retro that shoe and they have a Nike Air in the back. Oh, man. Golly. That's going to be... They can't mess up that shoe either. Nike Air, the new sale, midsole, because she says... I mean, I'm not... Listen... I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. Like the Nike Air, obviously, I would say most people in here would say like Nike Air is a lot better. But me personally, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, it never mattered to me. Like, I've had like Jordan 4s in the past, Jordan 5s and Jordan 3s with the Jumpman in the back. You know, I think like the one shoe that I really love the Nike Air in the back. I don't know why. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat, but the best Jordan silhouette and colorway that the Nike Air hits different is on the Air Jordan 3 white cements, that 88 pair. Like, for some reason, I don't know what it was, but like the Jordan 3 white cements on that 88 pair, for some reason, just looks so damn good with the Nike Air. I mean, listen, it was like that is like number one, and then number two is the Bread 4s. Like the Bread 4s with the Nike Air in the back just hit different. Chalupa, what up, dude? Used to say the Nike Air just hits different. Tito says it does. I mean, it does. It really does. But me personally, it didn't really matter. I mean, I had the Yellow Thunders back in the day with the Jumpman on the back. I've had True Blue 3s with the Jumpman in the back. I've had obviously the black military 4s with the Jumpman in the back. That didn't really stop me from from wearing them. Shoe Palace has UNC's available, all sizes. Is it just me, or are you yapping with extra velocity this morning? What did you put in your coffee? No, nothing, bro. I think I had a lot of sleep last night. I slept pretty early yesterday. I mean, it's still it's about to be 6 a.m. in the morning, but I try to have pretty high energy every single morning with you guys. Like, why would I come on stream and be like, what's up, guys? Good morning, everybody. Today's agenda. Like, no one wants to hear that. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Anybody want to hear that? And I feel like I'm naturally like a yapper, bro. I'm a natural yapper, dude, in the morning. Like, literally. I was that coworker. I'm not gonna hold you. I was that coworker, which, I used to work in the mornings, like, but then I switched my schedule to like night shifts. And like, I used to be that coworker that used to walk in and be like, "How's everyone doing? What's good? What's everyone all right? Everyone had a good weekend?" Like, I'm that guy, Like, ain't nobody want to hear like you walking in like monotone, like, you feel me? Like, "Hello, everybody. What's good? What's good? How's everyone doing? What's good?" Like, "Hey, what up?" I don't know. J Bud, what up, dude? Good morning. Sounds like a boring live copper, I know. Lawpack says, "You and the coworker, we didn't want to be around." Bro, like, I would be that coworker, but the thing is, it's like, you just never know what people go through. So like, I've always like walked in the room with my coworkers, be like, "Yo, how's everyone doing? How was everyone's weekend?" But there's always that one coworker is like that talks about their weekend but never asks you how yours was. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys ever had that coworker that will just start yapping about themselves but never ask you how you're doing. You that coworker that never seems to have a bad day, Finesse says. Absolutely not, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, dude. Like, I was definitely that one coworker that really, even though if I was having a bad day, like, giving like positive energy around the room is like, it goes a long way, dude. Like, it really does. Like, especially, I told the wife too, because my dad used to do this all the time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my dad used to be like drunk and stupid every single time, like every single day. Like, My dad used to be fucking stupid and crazy back in the day. I'm not gonna hold you, but like I used to tell my girl, I was like, I'm not gonna be like my dad. What do you mean? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, if I'm having a bad day at work, I will not bring that at home. Like, I will not bring a bad day at work and put that bad energy at home. And she was like, because I never, when I was working at my last job, bro, like, dude, stressful job, dude, stressful all the time. And I wouldn't bring that to my family. Like, I just wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't talk about work at home. When she asked me how was work, I'd be like, oh, it was good. But really, I was having a bad day. Rafi, how does the color of these look in person versus pics? Because these seem to look too light. A lot of people are saying like the shoe is a lot different in person versus what Nike videos put out, you know, or pictures put out. So I would say if you want to look at these in person, definitely recommend it. Womanizer, what up, man? Thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Welcome, man. Welcome to the Wolfpack, bro. Thank you so much for your support. I talk to everyone and people I don't even know to legit says, dude, you know what? I'm that guy. Literally, I'm that guy. Say if like I'm at a party or a family get together, I'm that guy where like if someone makes eye contact with me, I'm introducing myself. Like, especially if it's not my home, like, and I don't know who, you know, if I don't know who you are, I'll come up to you. If you're standing there, I'll be like, come to you. Hey man, what's up, man? I'm Rafi. Whatever. Nice to meet you. And then, you know, like, I don't know. That's just me, bro. Like, I don't want to go in a family get together and I'm like standing there like a derp and everyone is looking at me. Like, I'm going to introduce myself and no one's going to say anything. One thing I hate about working from home, it's hard to lead the bad day at work. Bread and Butter says, I know, absolutely. You're stuck at home. And I mean, it's like there's pros and cons with everything, you know? Raph, what are your best socks in your opinion to wear with your sneakers? Oh, dude, socks from Target, Joshua. That's the best socks from Target. Get your socks from Target, bro. I promise. $10, 6-pack. Hell yeah. Hey, get it from definitely get it from Target, bro. Hi, I'm Raphael. Loudpack says, how can somebody learn to get like that Raph J Red House? I don't know. I mean, there's some people, I'm sure there's people in here that are introverts, dude. I'm sure some of you guys are introverts, you know, where like it's hard to talk to people, so like socializing with people, you know, like I get that. I've met a lot of people that it's hard for people to open up with others, and I get that. You know, and that's totally normal, you know, because you can't expect that you have a personality that's very socialized with people versus someone that's not, you know. So I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I really do. Rafi, you're the guy who's in the corner streaming. I saw you during the Super Bowl. Tito says yes. Very antisocial. Yeah, I mean, that's fine too. It don't make you listen. Like people, like some people will be like, oh, you're introverted, you're a bad person. Like, no, like what the fuck? Like, that doesn't mean nothing. It's like someone's introverted like maybe their whole life and they're just used to it and they don't know that, you know. And some people have trust issues, absolutely. So like that's totally fine. I've worked around a lot of introverts, and like once they start opening up, I'm like, whoa. Like there was like a guy named James that I used to work with, and he got like super comfortable with the group. I was like, damn. I was like, James, what'd you just say, bro? Like, quiet dude, ain't never says nothing, you know. Finally starts getting used to with the coworkers, and then we start cracking jokes, and he says a joke, and we're all turning around like, huh? I don't talk to people. People talk to me, and then I listen and judge them after Bensi says, JK. Hey, don't JK that. Saw some guy wearing off-white Euros at the concert last night that looked beat. Said to him, damn, you cooked them. He said they're fakes, but he got them in China. Said he's not balling like that. Rami said, it's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, let him wear his shoes. I find some introverts very confident. Hey, man, you never know, bro. You feel me? I worked with one woman who would meet you, then tell you her whole life story. Oh, man. Loudpack, let me tell you something, bro. I've worked with people like that, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like they will tell their whole life story, and it's like they'll never ask you how yours is. You get the real though. Because she says, yeah, for real. Loudest person in the room, usually the brokest, Skinner says. Hey, man, listen. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say the loudest person in the room is usually the brokest. I would say, like, if you're in an argument with somebody and they start getting loud, that's whenever I bring that type of comment up. It's like, all right, the loudest person in the room is the most guilty one, you know? That's not really how it works, bro. And that's like a true statement. It's like the loudest person in the room that you're arguing with, it's like you're the more guilty one. Like, it's like, I know, like, when I'm right, like, I don't really say much. I don't really have to explain myself too much, but, you know, then people start getting riled up. Maybe the weekend. It's called a Susie the Social. Oh, man, dude, more facts. Oh, man. Maybe the weakest. Let's see. James become the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin when he said he was. Oh my gosh, never judged. Rami says. Listen and then and judge them after. Carlos says, I like to piss people off. Kind of toxic, Aries. So basically, Aries, you're basically an instigator. my boy Aries is an instigator, bro. I'm a bit shy personally, Jeffrey says. I'm not gonna hold you when there's like, if it's not my drama, like say if like there's like drama in the room, like coworkers, family members, like people that I don't know. If I know there's drama between other people that's not a part of me, dude, I'll sit there and just like observe. Like I'll observe the room. Like I'm that guy, bro. I'm that guy that will observe the room. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Type shit. If they want to talk to me, I'll talk to them, Skinner says. Quite people don't bother me. Let them open up, Skinner says. Morning rap and collection fam. Ghosts were listening while driving this morning. What up, Rob? Drive safe, my guy. What's good, dude? What's the move, Rob? What's the move in Sandog? What's good, my guy? What up, Carlo? Judge Rami. Oh my gosh. Shy killed my parlay. Markinsol says. Stock numbers rap. What up, Soul My Mind? Good morning, everybody. If you guys are just now tapping in, I appreciate you guys. It's Saturday. It's chill. We're just yapping away this morning. We got the UNC Reimagined Air Jordan 1 highs. We also have the Air Jordan 4s. White cement officially loaded up. So we got all that stuff. But let's check out these stock numbers once again. Shout out to Soul Retriever. You guys already know I shout them out all the time. If you guys want yourself a subscription with Soul Retriever, make sure you guys go and join them, man. They always put out some really, really good information. I'm sure a lot of you guys have the Soul Retriever app as well. But it looks like the total is 45,000 pairs. Golly. For some reason, I don't know what Jordan Brand did here, but the stock numbers are really catered to like size 9 through a size 11. Damn. It's a lot of stock, I'll tell you that. It's a lot of stock. Hold on, let me move my big ass head out the way. There we go. Excuse me, sorry. There you go. That is what we're looking at. 45,000 pairs. A good amount. I think, honestly, if you want a pair, you should be able to grab one. Honestly, if you want a pair of these, you should be able to grab a pair of these, dude. You should. You should be able to grab a pair of these. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Smaller size. I don't think any of this is gonna have resale, bruh. To be honest with you, like to be completely honest with you, there's not gonna be any resale with these ones. If you want these for the personal, go ahead and grab them. What up, Sneaker Nurse? What up? What up? Small size gonna have resale value? No, those sizes are always the major stock. Yeah, absolutely. A lot. Sitting on Shoe Palace right now because I think the reason why people don't want to buy from Shoe Palace because of the shipping. That's why majority of people either wait for Finish Line or JD Sports or they wait for Sneakers app because then you could use your $20 coupon on the shoe and then you could get it $20 off, you know? Like, listen, hold on, let me see. UNC's last sale was $157. Like, it's up to you, bro. It's honestly up to you. If you want to wait on StockX, that's totally up to you because you are going to get it under retail if you buy it from StockX. But it's like, that's why I tell everybody, it's like, how bad do you want the shoe? What up, Shake the Toe? What up? Can we get 5 big booms? Grab one using the JD method off $20 for sure. Save 20 on the piss sales. I mean, sale quality, Mar says. Whoa, Frosty, roll down your sleeve, buddy. All right, failed. Shoe Palace shipping is for the high. I'm Gucci. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why that's why nobody wants to buy from Shoe Palace. People want a discount. That's why they're sitting. Absolutely. That's the reason why. Marcus, what up, dude? Shoe Palace shipping is for the high. I'm Gucci, Jeremy. Yeah, 100%, dude. The freaking shipping on Shoe Palace, that is one reason why. That is one reason why they're not selling. So my Yeezy slides out for delivery. Loud Pack says. There you go. The 20 joints. Loud Pack says. What are you guys talking about? You talking about Frosty? Bro, I got free shipping on the Shoe Palace. Oh, Kick says. Is it free shipping? But I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be copping these on these UNCs on Finish Line and JD Sports, dude. Like, I honestly, if you want to choose any spot to buy these shoes at, go on Finish Line and JD Sports. It's a win-win situation. All right? It's a win-win situation, chat. It's a win-win situation. Why do I say that? Because if you use your $20 discount, you not only get it for under retail, you also get points back. So especially if you're A-listed, remember, you get 15 points per dollar you spend. So if you really want to benefit yourself, you might as well use those points towards your UNCs this morning, and then also getting points back. And plus, it'll give you a really higher chance to get the white cement Jordan 4s on the 24th. I promise you. And also, if your Finish Line or JD Sports allows you to use coupons in store, you know what else you could do that could benefit yourself? Is that you could buy these UNCs in store, utilize your coupons, get it in store in hand today, get $20 off, and you could also have a higher chance. I promise you will have a higher chance on getting the white cement Jordan 4s in store EA. You will. You will get a higher chance on the white cement Jordan 4s on release date if you go buy it in store. I promise you. You'll thank me later. Tops World for the 5.
Tops donated $4.99. Do you know what they say? Different strokes for different folks.
Shout out my boy Tops for the $5 donation. My guy in the freaking building. What up, Tops? Shout out my boy Tops World. What up, dude? Good morning, Tops. I like backstrokes because she says, oh my gosh. 7 a.m. PST. Did she look at him? Wait, what are you talking about, man? You talking about Frosty again? No point in ordering from StockX, even if you do save a couple dollars, because you won't receive them for like almost 10 days. Order from Nike, receive them by Wednesday, Lamar says. That's why I told people, Lamar, is that it's tell yourself how bad you want the UNCs. Tell yourself that, right? If you're willing to wait, right? If you're willing to wait a couple weeks for the UNCs on StockX or Go, that's up to you, right? If you want them in person, you could grab them in person if you want. So it's like I said, at the end of the day, it's like, how bad do you want them? How bad you want them, chat? Let me know in the chat real quick. Are you guys here vibing with me this morning? Are you guys going for the UNC Jordan 1 highs this morning? Let me know, man. All right, let me know in the chat, bro. Let me know in the chat. Are those stock numbers for the UNCs? Yes, they are, Brian. Shout out to Soul Retriever. Live on Shoe Palace. Yeah, like I said, they're just waiting. They're waiting. People are waiting to get them on Finish Line, JD Sports, and sneakers. I see. What up, man? Good morning, dude. Good morning to you guys. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Man, you guys are active this morning on a Saturday, bro. You guys are active, bro. You guys are active. Vibing this morning. Okay, we're both. All right, vibing pass. Let me know if you're copping or dropping, man. Let me know in the chat. Big vibing straight to toe says I'm 50-50. Yeah, I mean, I would say like some people are probably going to be like game time decision. Game time decision. You know what some people are going to do today too is like, hey, you know what? Let me test out my sneakers app to see if it still works. And then people are probably going to cancel. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Come on. Hey, failed. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm dropping some mud while watching the stream. Wait, what? Ahmad, what up, dude? Larry, wait, what? Big chillin' here for the Vibes Pass Sneaker Nurse. What up, Sneaker Nurse? Top of the morning. Happy Saturday, Town Legend. What up, Town Legend? My boy in the building. What's good? Vibes drop. Okay, you guys just vibing today. All right, sounds good then. Sounds really, really good. Like for the next couple weeks, you guys already see what's dropping in the month of May. Like, what are you guys going for this month? And what are you guys waiting for? You guys just waiting for white cements? Is that what we're going for? By the way, Kobe's Dodgers are set to drop on the 30th. By the way, remember that. Kobe's are set to drop, and then next week we have the we not only have exclusive access on Sneakers app for the white cement 4s, we also have the Travis Scott Field Jacks. So we talking like this, but got a feeling those gonna sell out. Will says vibing live from LA. Francisco says absolutely nothing. Are you copping these, Raf? Flacco, what up, man? Probably not, but I'm gonna pass. What up, Synergy? Good morning. I'm copping theirs here for the vibes. We about to let these brick. I love it. Jeremy Wu says white cement, Soul 3. Oh yeah, Soul 3s next week. Soul 3s, Travis's, and then obviously white cement's exclusive access. So dude, I'm not gonna hold you, Jose. As much as I like love that Pure Money 3, man, that's a good shoe. White cement 4s and rare air 3s. That's fair. Very fair. Yellow tongue and yellow soles look nastier than my worn pair of 2015. Can't wait for the Jordan 1 Low Chicago's, Marco says. Just give Frosty the meta glasses in a gym. Let's see what happens. Soul 3s, white cements, pink 5s. Okay. No more Jordan 1s. Gracias, Mark and Soul says. Dude, that's literally Nike's go-to Jordan silhouette. Is literally Jordan 1 highs. Like people, I remember there was like 1 year where like they're like, oh, Jordan Brand's gonna stop making Jordan 1s. So I was like, what? I was like, hell no. Jordan 1s are literally their go-to silhouette. It really is. They're not gonna stop making Jordan 1 highs. They're gonna keep dropping them shits, dude. Like hotcakes. Sneakerheads won't sell this shoe out, but I guarantee once the general public realize they came out, the shoe will be up out of here. I wear says we're all saving money for the white cement 4s. Is there exclusive access on white cement 4s and black cat 4s? Shoe game says. What up, Ramfu? What up, dude? We need more white shoes in our collections. I mean, there is a lot of white shoes dropping this year. I mean, or this upcoming months. We got white cements. And then we also have those Pure Money 3s. So those are really good white shoes that you could have during the summer. So most of y'all started buying Jordan 1s. My very first Jordan that I've purchased, like, was a Jordan 6 with my own money. Was a Jordan 6. Jordan 6 was my very first Jordan that I purchased with my own money. And my very first Jordan that I had in my sneaker collection was a Jordan 5. So Jordan 1s, my very first Jordan 1 in my sneaker collection was the Bread 1s. And that was the 2000... Wait, let me think first. Was that 2015? Yeah. I'm trying to think. 2015, I think that... Yeah. Bread 1s. I hit on the Nike Sneakers app. And that was my very first Jordan 1 in my sneaker collection. And then my second pair, I think it was the Laser 1s. That dropped during Valentine's Day, I believe. And that was the 15th, or I don't know what anniversary it was. But they came out with the Laser 1s, Laser 4s, I forgot which Jordan that was. I think it was the Laser Jordans 18s or something. I forgot to lock the door. You think I'll be okay, Raf? Oh, gosh. Rookie of the Year lows, Saturn Gold SBs, Rodeo SBs, SEF SBs, still want the grandma couches 2.0s. I'm good for this month. Straight to Toe says these going to sit for months. Black toe 1s are still sitting on JD Sports. Tito says Cushy Licious is crazy, bro. I had the Jordan 10 Shadows too, legit says 2016. Was that 2016? I thought it was 2015. It was one of those years. But yeah, Bread 1s was my very first Jordan 1 high. Like the one Jordan 1 high that I've never owned that I've always wanted was those 2016 15 Chicago's. I never owned that shoe. I was actually visiting in San Diego for the wifey at that time, and then Foot Locker did a huge restock on those Chicago 1s, and I missed out on them. The black toe 1s are super underrated. They are slept on. Finesse says Jordan 14s peppermints first pair, Jordan 13 red flints first pair I bought. King Leo says, there you go. I'm just wondering, like, this year for the Gammas, I'm just curious of how that shoe is gonna perform. Don't be jealous, Raph. I know Cushy Licious is so crazy though. Morning, Drex. What up, dude? Can we all just take a second to acknowledge John Cena and Randy Orton having potential their final match together tonight? Childhood is finished, Failed says. Someone said Jordan 1s is the most well-known shoe ever. I think it's the Yeezy 350. Might be a hot take. Jordan 1s is the most well-known shoe ever? And you're saying 350 V2? That's... I mean... I say this, like, Parham, I would say impact says a whole lot for a shoe. And honestly, that's not a hot take. V for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Shout out my boy V for the 5 gifted memberships in the chat, man. I appreciate that. I don't think that's a bad take at all. I honestly don't think that's a bad take. I don't think that's a bad take. Shout out my boy V for the 5 gifted memberships, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, like, you got to think about it. Like, there's so many different colorways. I would say different colorways, different silhouettes that definitely impact for Nike and Jordan brand, right? Jordan 1's huge impact because that was Jordan's very first Jordan silhouette, right? I mean, it's a classic, it's timeless. A lot of people tend to, buy it, right? But like, if you think about 350 V2s, like, obviously now that Yeezy and Adidas is officially over, like, you can't say that 350 V2s didn't impact the sneaker game. It absolutely did. Like, it really freaking did, bro. Like, Boost in general impacted the freaking sneaker community pretty heavy. It really did in many ways. So it is a hot take in a way for some people, but I don't think that's a really hot take, honestly, because that really impacted the sneaker game in many ways, especially when Ye went to Adidas. Like, that was a big deal. That was a really big deal. And honestly, another shoe, I would say, like an Air Force One. Like, Air Force One, I would say, yeah. See, a couple of you guys saying Air Force One. I would say, yeah, definitely Air Force One definitely impacted the sneaker game in a way, because that was just a classic Nike that a lot of people were wearing. You would see more people wearing Air Force Ones back in the day versus Jordans. Like, well, wait, what was the question? There wasn't really a question, but Parham just had brought up that, let's see, let me go back what he said. He just randomly had said, golly, where he says, where did your comment go? But he basically said Yeezy 350 V2s made a huge impact over Jordan 1 highs. I think that's what it was. I think that was his take. I don't remember. I can't find his comment. I think it's still a Converse Chucks worn all over the planet by everyone, Tony says. I mean, there's a few, dude. Jalen, Morning Raf, and chat, let's get these W's. Air Force One is the pinnacle of Nike. You know what someone said the other day? I seen in one of the comments on Twitter is that, like, someone didn't even know that, like, Converse was with Nike. Like, someone didn't know that. They're like, wait, Converse is with Nike? Like, I'm like, yeah, that's what. I think Nike took over Converse what, back in 2002? Chat, well, it was like a long time ago, bro. Right? Nike bought out Converse like back in 2002, I think. Jumpman's over Adidas. I don't know about that, Tanene says. He says, if you go to a random place, more people will recognize Yeezys over a Jordan 1. I don't know about that. I mean, I will say, like, 350 V2s made a huge impact in the sneaker game. What up, Tina V? What up? Shout out to Tina in the building. I see you, girl. But I wouldn't say that more people will recognize a Yeezy over a Jordan. Man, that one right there is a hot take, bruh. What up, Harvey? Ah, man, I don't know. Most people will recognize a Yeezy over a Jordan 1. I mean, man. I mean, like, think about it. Think about this, Chad. Think about this. Like, I would say this. How about this? Okay, this might be a really, really hot take. Okay, because I hear what he's saying. Because, like, it's like saying, like, more people would recognize a Panda Dunk over a Jordan 1 high. Listen, come on. Like, think about this. Like, that's a hot take. Like, people would say, this is a hot take. I would say more people, I would agree. That's why I feel like where he's getting with that. Like, you would see more people recognize a Panda Dunk versus a Jordan 1 high. Think about this real quick before you answer this, chat, because I honestly, I could see that. I could see more people recognizing a Panda Dunk over a Jordan 1. So if you gave a Gen Z, you know, a Panda Dunk and a Jordan 1, and you ask those, if you ask those individuals, all right, do you know what this is? They'd be like, yeah, it's the Panda Dunk. Like, someone that's not a sneakerhead, will know what a Panda Dunk is, bro. Am I wrong? Versus someone that's not really in the sneaker game, be like, I know it's a Jordan, but like they don't know what number it is. Like, right? Like, people will say that. Like, my dad said that before. It's like, oh, that's a Jordan, right? I don't know what number that is. Like, he don't know all his numbers. You feel me? They know it's a Jordan, but they know it's a Jordan 1. Like, I get what he's saying, bro. I get what he's saying. Because, like, when Yeezy 350 V2, and that's why I say, like, 350 V2 made a huge impact in the sneaker game. Because a lot of grandmas, younger generations, like kids, grandmas, girls, women, they love 350 V2s. It's a wild statement, no cap. I mean, it is a hot take, bro. It is a hot take. I'm not going to hold you. It's a hot take. But if you think about it, Jeffrey, not everybody is a huge sneakerhead, you know? Like, literally, if you put a Jordan 4 in front of someone that's not really a sneakerhead, they'll know it's a Jordan, but they wouldn't know the number. Versus a Panda Dunk. You put a Panda Dunk in front of somebody, they'll probably know what it is. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? You get my drift there? Like, not everybody knows the numbers. Like, not everybody that's like new to the sneaker game knows what Jordan 1, 3, 4, 5 looks like. You can go to a public event and count a ton of Pandas. Air Jordan 1 Pandas are just popular and recognizable. I'm just saying, man. Like, if you could get my drift with that. Half of the school at my kid's school wearing Pandas. Pandas all over Jordans, yes, but not Yeezys over a Jordan. Everyone and their mother knows what an Air Force One is, Finesses. Oh, absolutely. Air Force One, yep, exactly. All white Air Force Ones, all the kids know that. All the younger generation know that. How old are we talking, though? We're just talking about, like, just in general, Will. Just in general. Just in general. Y'all sound out of touch, out of the culture, Deadass Crown says. I think there's like, because like Panda Dunks have became way more like it was super mainstream. It really was, dude. It's insane to think about that. Are you saying that is not more recognizable than a Yeezy, Finesse says? Man, the Yeezy one is man, that one's a hot take, but I could see what he's going with that. What up, Cut Live? What's good, dude? There might be something to that. I see older people wearing Ultra Boost and Yeezy V2s because of the comfort, Ranfu says. Well, that's the thing. When Yeezy 350, Yeezys came out, like a lot of people were getting into the sneaker game because of how comfortable 350 V2s are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it too. Like, some people that are not like in the sneaker game, they see what everybody's wearing. For instance, like New Balance is like, they'll just like, oh, I want a New Balance. They don't know exactly what New Balance they want. They just want a New Balance because I'm hearing that it's really comfortable. You feel me? Like, it's the shit that you see online. Like, that makes, like, social media makes a huge impact of what trends and what kind of like, what's trendy. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes a huge, like social media makes it takes a huge toll on like trends. I don't know if you guys get my drift, but shit. This is gonna be another hot take. Like everybody knows what a Croc is, right? I mean, everybody knows what's Crocs. A lot of people will recognize what a Croc is versus a Jordan 1 specifically. Like everybody knows what a Croc is. I want a king. I'll say a king right now. I want to see more Panda Dunks than Jordans. It's the wave that comes and goes. Too Legit says absolutely. New Balance used to be the lame back in my school days. Bro, who cares what's recognizable? People wearing designers more and just random out. They could care less. They know what's what by the brand. Yeah, but that wasn't really the conversation though, Mark. You know. Honey, those dunks are in my opinion the best looking dunks. That's why there was like that one time that we had this conversation where like someone said more people are wearing SB dunks versus what's it called? Versus Jordan 1s. I was like, bro, stop it, dude. Like, stop it. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. They said SBs are more worn than a Jordan 1. Like, nah. You see more Jordan 1s versus SB. Chat, hear me out. Hear me out. What do you think is more a worn shoe? An SB or a Jordan 1 high? I consider myself a Jordan. Me and the name of the shoe, the number past 14. I will lock out you and speaking a different language. No idea past 14. Since Jordan 1's been so over-released, I'm sure younger generations know what they are and will remember when they get older, even if they don't release in a long time, Ken says. Jordan 1 highs, right? I wear Air Force 1s more than anything else in the summer. Dude, we had that debate, bro. I'm like, come on, bro. I was like, I don't really see too many SBs in the wild. I really don't. To be completely honest with you, I don't really see too many SBs in the wild. Now I'm saying that because I'm asking a question about what the live is meant for, just saying, oh, okay, Mark, okay, yeah, we're just having a conversations, bro. That's it. We're just having conversations, bro. It's Saturday. SB is a little more niche. I barely see any SBs. You do see more J's and Dunks. Now, Jordan 1 highs 2 years ago, SBs were definitely the hot commodity. Yeah, but the thing is, 2 years ago, though, Tony, is that, like, 2 years, SBs were extremely hard to hit. Like, if we're talking about regular dunk, sure. But, like, if we're talking about SBs 2 years ago, like, I mean, 2023, a lot of those SBs were really hard to hit. I mean, we're talking about, like, Jaritos, Born and Raised, Aprils, Jordan 4 SBs. I mean, there's a good amount of SBs that year, especially the year prior to that. Oh man, SBs were extremely hard to hit, especially in 2021. I would say 21. I think 21 was pretty hard to hit. Even though, like, even the SB highs, they weren't going for much in the resale market, but they were still extremely hard to hit. Like back in home, people wearing 1s all day, no matter what they fell off. Like, I would say regular dunks got a lot easier to hit once 2022 rolled around. Once 22, I would say like the end of 2022, like that's when it was a lot easier to hit on dunks. Bro, in 2021, dude, that was probably one of the worst years to buy dunks. Like, especially during the pandemic, there was like those like random shock drops on the Nike app where like those shock drops some like regular dunks, and there would only be like a couple hundred pairs dropping on the Nike app, and nobody was able to hit. I remember when El Migos was used to be super active in the chat, and he used to tell me, he's like, bro, I'm like 0 for 13 for Panda Dunks. Man couldn't hit on a Panda Dunk to save his life. Do you have the Galaxy foams? No, I don't. I remember back in 98 lining up for Flint 13s. Wow, 98, bro. I was only like 3 years old. I I started collecting sneakers. Like I was into sneakers probably in middle school. Yeah, like the beginning of middle school, I was like huge on sneakers. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really say that. I was pretty big on sneakers in like 5th, 6th grade, but like I just couldn't afford it. Like my parents would just buy me like shoes from like Kmart shoes. But my very first cool shoe was an all-white Air Force One. My 6th grade, so here in Washington over there, like they started elementary school, kindergarten through 6th grade. And then my 6th grade promotion, I wore all-white Air Force Ones, mid all-white Air Force Ones. Bro, I hit on Pandas like a year and a half after the initial release, Parham says. Yo, Raph, we slept in. What I miss? What stock numbers are these? J Million says. These are for the UNCs. I'll never understand how people say that Pandas are the worst shoe of all time, but everyone and their mamas was trying to go for them for a few years ago. Dude, we looked at those videos. Those like, what is the worst shoe of all time? Man, I hate those videos, bruh. Oh, man. I always be looking at those videos. Worst sneaker of all time. You guys remember those Got Soul videos?
You know, Panda Dunks. Panda Dunks.
Panda Dunks. Everybody hates the Pandas.
Yeah, Panda Dunks.
Okay. What is the worst sneaker of all time?
Oh, okay. I genuinely think that Panda Dunks, they're now
See, like Panda Dunks, worst shoe of all time.
becoming overrated, and
What?
we need to cancel them.
Everybody hates pandas.
No, I feel like everyone has them.
I know, right? What is the worst sneaker of all time?
Worst sneaker of all time would have to be you already know which one it is. Everybody
one?
wearing Pandas.
Pandas.
Can't make this shit up, bro. Worst shoe of all time is Panda Dunks. Is that the worst shoe of all? I see Pandas at the grocery store. My girl wore Pandas Dunks at the gym. People are still rocking Panda Dunks. It's a black and white shoe. Goes with basically everything. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why it's like the worst shoe. Is it because that's when you know, bro. That's when you know. It's like everybody's wearing them. It's like pass. My 35 love shoes used to hate Jordans and got into them 3 years ago. Now I want to buy every single one. Got over 50 pairs now, Nelson says. JMK told him to say that. I wear says people still wearing Panda Dunks like crazy people are laming up too. Worst sneaker of all time. What's he wearing? Isn't he? Oh, he's wearing some Jordan 1s.
Everybody hates pandas. I'm gonna make a video. Stop the panda hate.
Stop the Panda hate.
What is the worst sneaker of all time?
Panda Dunks.
Panda Dunks.
Yes, sir.
I'm tired of people saying Panda Dunks, bro.
I mean,
Stop the panda hate.
I mean, that's all you can say.
They're going
man.
extinct.
They all look the same.
Okay. What is the worst sneaker of all time?
Pandas.
Pandas.
Yes.
Everybody hates pandas.
Pandas.
All right. What is the worst sneaker of all time?
Panda Dunks.
Everybody hates pandas. Worst sneaker of all time.
You know,
What's he wearing? Isn't he? It looks like he's wearing. It looks like Air Force Ones. I don't know what those are. Those like Pandas though. Easy to throw on. They come out with the new Panda Dunks in patent leather this year. Yeah, it's just a trend. The trend is just done. You know, the trend's done. Obviously, like Dunks have dried out. They have. Dunks have dried out of the sneaker game. It has, but it doesn't necessarily mean the Dunk is the worst shoe of all time.
What's the worst sneaker of all time?
they happen to be Nike and they're black and white. And
Panda Dunks?
Panda Dunks. Come on.
I feel you.
When your grandma is walking out with some Panda Dunks, it's time to get a new shoe.
So what's the worst sneaker of all time?
Worst sneaker of all time? Those Cactus plant
Come on. Where's Phil at? Come on. Come on. Man, I remember so many people folded on these big red boots. Dude, I remember so many people folded on these big red boots. Come on.
Like flea market ones, like the ones with like the grass.
I mean, he ain't wrong. These are ugly. I mean, he ain't wrong, bro. Like these CPFMs. These CPFMs are hideous. I mean, mine is his big red boots, but the shoe that he picked, yeah, them shits are ugly, bruh.
Yeah.
You don't like them?
Horrible, ugly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the worst sneaker of all time?
Probably the high top off-white Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't bad. Hey, man, listen, this video ain't that bad, chat. Hey, they got some good takes here. Man, those off-white Air Force One mids, not my favorite either, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but like, I didn't understand why off-white did the whole spikes on the bottom. Like, I did not understand that at all.
Okay, that's kind of a hot take.
What up, Alexis? Hot take.
High top Air Force One guy, and they f up worse. So.
What's the worst sneaker of all time?
Oh, not the kids, bro.
Jordan Hydro 6.
Okay.
He said, this kid said some slides are the worst shoe of all time, bro. Hey, man, listen. Hey, the kid don't know, but he will. Dude, these used to be a classic. You guys remember those Jordan jail slides?
You tell him.
This is like a sandal.
It's like a sandal.
What's the worst sneaker of all time?
He's just a kid, though, man. Can't give him too much crap.
We know that the person, if they wearing these, they got bad intentions. The all black Air Force Ones. I'm from St. Louis, so shout out to.
What's the worst sneaker of all time?
Pandas.
All right. What did I say? I said, man, you gotta let the kids be kids. What the fuck? Yeah, we gotta turn this off, bro. Time to wrap it up. Time to wrap it up. Wrap it up. How you? All right, kid, listen. Saying Panda Dunks the worst shoe of all time while wearing pandas. Oh, man. Can't make this up. He's done it. He's just that little bastard. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my golly, bro. Come on. That's alright, he's just a kid, bro. Whatever. Just a kid. He's almost at F them kids. Stop the panda slander. I blame TikTok. Just realized I'm clowning on the red boots, but I copped the 30 Air Force Ones. I'm shutting up now, I wear brick says. Yeah, you shouldn't have never said that, I wear bricks. No, I'm playing. It's all good. The Cactus plant flea markets are trash. Bro, you can't really compare yourself to like you buying big red boots and then the all dirty Air Force Ones. Like the big red boots was just not it, bro. It just wasn't it. Big red boots just was not it. You feel me? So like you getting Air Force Ones, dirty Air Force Ones, I mean, that's, I wouldn't compare those two shoes. I would have never been seen any of those Pandas takes before they stopped having resale value. When did Panda Dunks have, like, when did it stop having, like, resale value, though? Pandas? Like, was it the end of 2022, chat? Like, that was the end of the run for Pandas, right? The end of 22? Wasn't it? I honestly don't remember, bro. It's been so long. And it's so crazy because time has gone by so fast. It's already 2025. That's like 3 years ago. It was like the end of 2022. I feel like that was like the end of an era for Pandas. After stocks on Nike, LeBron says. The yellow CPFM boots too. They were restocked them 5 times within 2023. They switched the materials. What up? What up, Yeti? Snake Spence? What up, Yeti? People mad they paid $300 for them, Drizzy says. Dude, it happens, though. Like, it happens to the best of us, bro. It does. Like, I did it, bro. It's so crazy because, like, if you look back at my SneakerCon LA video, like my vlog, you know how difficult it was to do a trade-up challenge for some Panda Dunks? Bro, difficult. All right? I did a trade-up challenge at SneakerCon LA for some Panda Dunks. It took me so long to do that. No one was budging, bro. No one was trying to give me pandas. It was so difficult. That was back in 22. That was the summer of 2022. I think that was the same day that the Air Jordan 4 military blacks had dropped. Just got the 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes, yes. I sold pandas for $360. Rafi, show us your step back. Crazy Red Thunder Force traded for Panda Dunks. I mean, dude, like, if you were trading Panda Dunks for some heat, hey, man, listen. I'm sure, like, let me ask you guys, anybody that did own a bunch of Panda Dunks that never really wanted them, like, what was your best trade for the Panda Dunk? Like, for instance, like, what did you use? All right, so actually not what did you use, but when you had Panda Dunks, what would you trade your Panda Dunks for? What was your best trade with them shits? I'm sure a lot of you guys traded from Trade Block, all types of shit. Like, what was your best trade? Y'all, I just checked my finish line. They're $47 right now. Oh my gosh. Get them way under retail. Get them for like $20. Donated mine to Goodwill, Cut Life says. Remember selling pandas for $450? Thanks for the Saturday stream. Of course, Rival, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Yo, I just checked my finish line profile and it had another's names and address. They wanted mine's attached, a delivery address. I checked your account, people. DH says, damn. $80 dunks for $359. I traded 2 pandas for what the Pauls. Wow. Rockkicks traded mine for $300 cash. Look at that trade. He traded 2 pairs of pandas for what the Pauls. For what the Pauls. Sold mine for Cheesecake Factory dinner, Tanene says. 5 pandas for off-white 5s, black pair. You traded 5 Panda Dunks for off-white 5s, black pair. So $500 worth. Damn. You traded 5 pandas for off-white Jordan 5s? I mean, if it was during the Panda hype, dude, you lost that trade. No offense. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if you traded during that time, you traded 5 Panda Dunks for a pair of off-white 5s, you definitely lost that trade during that time of the Panda Dunk wave. Like, if Panda Dunks were going for like $300, I mean, you basically paid $1,500 for the, well, not really paid, but you traded like $1,500 worth of money for a pair of off-white 5s. Man, that's a lot. 5 pandas. Yeah, I mean, during its time, if you're thinking about it, like during its Panda wave, like, it's a lot of profit. That's the pair I wanted. What the pause. That's what I learned about Nike SB and its followers. King Leo says it's all good. I got into dunks back in 2020. It's all good. Everyone starts somewhere. Yes, I wanted the both pairs, and I don't wear dunks. Ray Bud says, okay. I mean, I guess so. I don't know how much they're going for now. They're probably going for a lot now for off-white 5s. To be honest, I still have a DS pair, Rockkick says. Hot take, the best shoe of all time is the LA Gear sneaker that lights up when you walk. Had to check trade block. I traded Panda's Valentine's Day dunks, UNC LA dunks for Jordan 1 High dark mochas. Wow. Nothing worse coming into chat, chiming in, thinking people gonna say good shit than just get shit on. Failed says 4,000 in a size 9.5. Tyler says, y'all gotta remember that shoe is extremely easy to wear. Well, Panda Dunks, yeah, absolutely. Panda Dunk, literally, it's a black and white shoe. And I still have the original Panda Dunk. The original Panda Dunk. No restock, no nothing. I have the original Panda Dunk low. I still have them. Are Dunks comfy? I mean, they're okay. I used to have a whole collection full of Dunks. I had hella Dunks. I think I still have that picture. Did I show you guys that picture of my entire Dunk collection? I'm pretty sure I showed you guys. Let me see. By the way, we got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10-minute warning, chat. 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button, man, I'd really appreciate that. If you guys did, it really goes a long way. If you smash that like button, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smash that like button. Man, I miss Complex Con. Holy smokes. I'm like going back to like some of these messages that I was sending like pics of like during all live streams. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at this. Hold on, let me go back to it. If anybody remembers Complex Con, if you bought like that VIP room, look at this picture. Where is it? I just lost it. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at this. So if you bought like that VIP room during Complex Con, like they were handing out, you know how it came with all the Travises and stuff like that? Look at this, bro. Each room, VIP room, got all this stuff. You get the pair of shoes. It's either get like the Jumpman Jacks, the Jordan 1 Low Velvets, or the Field Jacks. Damn, what a time. That was what, back in November? Poor guy. Poor guy had to go to every single room. Every single room in the hotel to put some shoes inside the on top of the bed. You know how much work you have to do this? That's a lot of rooms that you got to go through. Feel like I already sold out down bad. We got about 8 minutes, chat. 8 minutes. 8-minute warning. 8-minute warning. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button, man. Let's get to 200 likes. If you guys don't mind, I really do appreciate you guys. I think on Sunday, they were handing out the the Jordan 1 Lows, the Velvets. I think the Velvets were like the best sneaker out of all that they were dropping. Those ones, and then obviously the Jumpman Jacks Mochas. They were giving the Mochas out, right? They're the Mochas, Field Jacks, Jumpman Jacks, and also the Velvets. I feel bad for him. He's an hourly employee, Dougie says. I mean, you ain't wrong. That's his job, and sure he got flip-flop tips and stuff too, Dougal says. I mean, it's not a hard job at all. You're just going room to room, drop shit off. I retail assist Raph on a pair of Jumpman Jacks. Might delete later. Man, this is what a time, bro. What a time. What a freaking time, bro. I tell you that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Run it up. I appreciate you guys tapping in. Here we go. 7 more minutes. Let me know in the chat. Just by the way, there's probably gonna be a queue. There most likely might be a queue for the UNCs. By the way, all right, on JD Sports and Finish Line, most likely a queue. All right, need the UNCs today to go with the UNC Jordan jersey. There you go. Here you go. Anybody passing on this today? 45,000 pairs of these. 45,000 for today. I'm confused. No, they're loaded up, Lewis. Officially loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. All right. Nike Sneakers app officially loaded up. The Air Jordan 4 white cements. Officially. All right. So that really means, honestly, when it's loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app, that means no shock drops. Means no shock drops. When they're officially loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app, you guys already know what that means. No shock drops. All right, no shock drops. Passing. Yeah, I'm passing today, bro. I'm passing today. there's that's less than the metallic 5s. If you don't pick up the in-store EA, do they give you the points back, or is it gone? Oof, I think it's gone, Drex. If you use your points for JD Sports and Finish Line for in-store and you don't pick up the shoe, you lose those points. You lose those points, bro. You lose those points. You definitely got some free pairs. Events will buy out the rooms. All the rooms aren't serviceable, empty, but even paid for a sellout, King Leo says. Might be a shoe sell, but I did cop these, Nathan says. I'm wondering if this is gonna sell out though. I'm really curious if these Jordan 1 highs are gonna sell out this morning. 45,000. I feel like the demand is still there for these. I feel like low key the demand is still there. It means he betting people to, bro. I've done this. I've done that before with JD Sports. I've purchased it because I was going for somebody, then I lost my points. So it means he's baiting people to the stream by putting, dude, I don't need to really bait anybody, buddy Brian. What I need to bait about? I don't need to bait anybody to come in here, bro. I really don't. Why do I need to bait anybody to come in here? We stream almost every single day. Like literally. Whether if it's like a trash release or anything like that, like we still average like 600-700 viewers every single day, even with a shitty title. So I mean, they are loaded up. They're loaded up on the air on the sneakers app. So I mean, we are a sneaker channel. What do you want me to put my ass on the thumbnail? Well, you want me to put my ass on the thumbnail? That will get people's attention for sure. Shoe Palace still has size sitting, Nathan says. I'm not going to spend a dime to those ugly Air Jordan 1 highs. I mean, they're not ugly, bro. Come on, bro. These are not ugly. They ain't ugly. They ain't ugly. They ain't ugly, bro. Yeah, he's still in here. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, man, next time, look, I got you, bro. Don't worry. What's his name? Brian Nova, I got you, bro. I'll make sure I put my ass on the next thumbnail, dude. You will for sure be here. Your wife might be here too. They might sell out, to be honest. Yeah, it might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. Honestly, we'll see what happens. If these end up selling out, will I be surprised? No. If these sell out, I wouldn't be surprised at all. They are ugly. I mean, they're all right. They're all right, bro. They're all right. They are okay. Giraffe throw the CPFM hat on. Dude, I threw the CPFM hat last time and I took 2 L's already with that hat. No offense. Try it, Raph. I might have to, dude. I might have to for the fun of it. If you think these ugly, then you're just hypebeast. No, I mean, people... Bro, listen, people will go for this, bro. People are still going to go after this shoe. People have their own opinions, which is fine. If, like, they don't like this shoe, they'll just easily pass, you know? Wait, right now is pulling up on the streams. When? Oh, gosh. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. It's like, the thing is, like, sometimes you gotta people take jokes like too seriously, but if you come in here like throwing shade and you can expect like getting rocks getting thrown back and then you get butthurt about it, then I don't know what you want. Then I don't know what you're trying to do, bro. Like literally, people will come here, throw some rocks, and then when you throw rocks back, then they get all defensive. It's like, bro, you came in here hot. Came here all like talking shit. Like, of course, if you talking smack, if people talk smack back, you can't expect to get you can't be butthurt, bro. You started it. Oh, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes. All right, 2 more minutes. Good luck to everybody that's going for it, bro. Anybody going for this? Good luck. All right. Good luck to everybody, man. Good luck to everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Hiding his hands now. Oh, I know I'm trolling Ryan for saying that. It's whatever, bro. If they are ugly, they are as Soul 3s. Dude, I'm not a fan of those Soul 3s, bro. I'm not a big fan. Like, not a big fan at all. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. Good luck to you guys. All right, good luck. All right, good luck. Are you talking about Ranfu? Ranfu's in here, dude. We had like a really strong debate the other day with or was it yesterday with Ranfu? Oh man, that was a huge debate yesterday. All right. Are these the same color as the Lucky shorts? No, I don't think so, dude. These are just the actual UNC color. You gotta see these in hand, man. You gotta see these in hand, bro. You gotta see these in hand. Phil Jacks over these threes. For overall those threes, Francisco says. You just love those field jacks, man. You love those field jacks and those Jumpman jacks. You love those shoes, bro. All right, good luck. Now live, 45,000. Let me know once you guys are pending, by the way. Once you guys are pending, let me know in the chat. All right? Let me know in the chat once you are pending in the chat. All right? Once you guys are pending, let me know. All right? Let me know once you guys are pending. Good luck. It's like powder blue. I feel like, no, the three is definitely like a powder blue. I shouldn't have bought that milkshake yesterday. Oh, man. You should have listened to Larry, huh? Should have listened to Larry. He told you guys not to buy that freaking milkshake. Now you got the bubble guts, dude. Pending. That's what I'm talking about. Pending on a size 12. By the way, JD Sports Finish Line, if you guys are going for them as well, JD Sports and Finish Line has a queue. All right, Finish Line and JD Sports have a queue. So if anybody in here that wants to use your coupons on Finish Line and JD Sports, you're more than welcome to. All right, you are more than welcome to. To be your chance next week, Mark says. No, that was Ruban's not Ranfu. I thought it was Ranfu, was it? I don't know which Ranfu it was. I don't know who. Ru this, Ru that. All right. Here we go. Good luck. It should be, I think you should be able to hit, bro. Should be. Big Papi for the 33-month re-up. Pending wish me luck. Big Papi says for a 33-month re-up. Good luck, bro. Good luck. There's no way that you take an L to this morning on this shoe. Not specifically sneakers app. Like, you should be able to hit. You should. Like JD Sports Finish Line. Someone said Shoe Palace. I'm sure Undefeated dropped these this morning. Where's Undefeated at? Undefeated got these as well. Yeah, Undefeated got pairs. Undefeated.com got pairs as well. What, Mark? What's good, dude? Pending. L? No way you took an L, cut life. Pending on a size 10. Good luck. 4,000 for each of those sizes. 9 through a size, I think it was like a 9 through a size 11. All those sizes are like roughly 4,000 pairs, dude. Each size, dude. 4,000 pairs for each of those sizes is insane. All right. University blue, Carolina blue. Unheard of. Oh, unheard of. They dropped that. They had that that pop-up shop yesterday. I heard it was a really good turnout. Pending in a size 9.5. Trying to see if your account is fried. Pending on a size 11. Pending 13 stock. Size 13 stock. There's a good amount. Just get in there, bro. Just get in there. Don't worry about stock numbers anymore. Just get in there, bro. Just get in that. Get in for the shoe. All right. Should be getting your results here pretty soon. I'm just curious of what this shoe is going to sell out. I don't know. I think bigger size will sell out first. Size 8, 9, or sizes 8 through an 8.5. I think it will sell out low key, but we'll see. A lot of people in here are pending. Got him. Took a W to size 16. Got him. All right. All the W's are starting to roll in. Make sure you guys are posting your W's on Discord. Like I said, chat, if there's just because there's no resale for the shoe, that doesn't mean there's no one going for the shoe. There's a lot of people that are wanting the shoe. All right. Just because there's not resale, don't mean there's no demand. So it looks like a good amount of people are going for this shoe this morning, and I love to see it. Got him. There you go. Congrats. There you go. Congrats. Got him. A lot of W's. Yeah, if you're still pending, the reason why you're still pending because there's a lot of freaking pairs. A lot of pairs in certain sizes. So this is what I've been saying in this chat. Remember what I've been saying in this chat? Look at how many people went for them. Look how many people went for them. There's a lot of people that want this shoe. And that's why I said, how bad do you want them? And people are going to be like, why are people buying on the Nike sneakers app where you could get it on StockX and the retail? Like, so? It's like, so? At least you know, chat. Anybody that's going for these this morning, tell yourself this, all right? At least you know you're 100% getting it from the actual retailer, bro. Okay? Who cares how much they're going for, bro? At least you know you're getting it straight from the retailer itself. What up, Space Cowboy? What up, my guy, my dude? What up, dude? At least you know you're getting it from a Nike retailer. That's all that matters. Got him a size 8. Let me see. Sizes are definitely still available on JD Sports and Finish Line. JD Sports and Finish Line. Yeah, you could save money, but like I said, Dougal. Once again, like what I said, dude, is how bad do you want it? Is the question, right? I've asked that question multiple times. How bad do you want the shoe? So it's like, if you want to save money, then go ahead and save money. Wait a couple weeks, maybe it hits $140. Sure, okay. But how bad do you want it? How long are you willing to wait? Because some people don't want to wait. They want their shoe. You know, they want their shoe. What, you're gonna save like what, maybe $10-20, but at least you know for sure you're getting it from the actual retailer. I don't know, that's my personal opinion, dude. So it looks like there's a good amount of people in here that went for them. So if you got them, if you went for them for the toe, congratulations. All right, congratulations. I'd rather get the off-white UNCs. Still pending? Yeah, if you're still pending, it's probably because there's a lot of sizes with that, a lot of pairs in that size. Black Toe Reimagined is like $100. Dougal says, like I said, Dougal, like I said, dude, how bad do you want it, bro? That's what I'm saying. How bad do you want it? And plus, it's like, yeah, you could save a little bit of money, but bro, listen, it's a true statement, bro. You spend more money dude. We spend a lot of money on some dumb shit, dude, all the time, every single day. It's like, whatever, let people spend their money how they want to spend it. You feel me? Like, I could sit here and be like, don't buy, guys, don't buy, just going on StockX, you save all this. Like, it's all good, dude. Everyone's happy in the chat that got them. So that's all that matters. I just don't want to go through that rabbit hole where everyone starts to complain like, oh, these are under retail, these are bricks, this and that. I was like, who cares, bro? People are happy. People got paid yesterday. They want to spend their money on some shoes that they want for the toe. That's all that matters. So ain't no one want these UNC shoes. A lot of people do, bro. A lot of people in the chat got them. And honestly, you're just saying that because they're not going for anything. Typically, if they're that low on aftermarket sites, then you can usually find them on discounts from retailers. Yeah, and like I said, it's how bad you want them. These people forget that StockX shipping also takes 2 weeks. Sneakers will have your shoes to you in a couple days, Alex says. FOMO is going to be real on these. Hold My L says, yeah, I'm sure the thing is, I'm sure people are going to FOMO for sure. And like, there's a lot of people in here that will probably wait. Like, the thing is, what I'm getting is that, like, just because a shoe doesn't have a lot of resale, I mean, I feel like that's how people judge off a shoe. I mean, clearly. Like, some people judge the shoe because of them being bricks. Like, if the white cement Jordan 4's brick, like, I wouldn't even care. You know? I got no problem with bricks. Yeah, ain't nobody got no problems, bruh. Some people do though. I got them for $15 on sneakers. That's why I was trying to push you guys going on JD Sports and Finish Line and getting them. Like, if I would push anything, I would push you guys to go buy them on Finish Line and JD Sports, just because it's a win-win situation. Like, you get $20 off, you get it under retail, and then you also get points back. So yeah, that's the shitty thing too, Jamal, is that like Finish Line used to do free shipping, but now they charge like $15, right? Like, I think they, you know what I mean? Nothing against Dougal. Like, Dougal is just, he comes from a good place. Like, I think he's just trying to say like people could save money. That is it. Like, I think that's his point. you know. So it's all good. Like my sneaker of the year last year was military blue 4s, bruh. I love them shits. They ain't going for anything, but that was a grail. Like this year, Shadow Backboard 1s is a grail. Them Chicago 1 lows, I need them bad. Those are going to be on my top 5. Man, them shits are so good. I need them so bad. Yeah, that $20 discount covers the shipping and tax, Parham says, basically. So you're basically getting the shoe for, what, $180, which is not bad at all. Because think about it, right, Parham? Like, they're going for, like, $150, right? For $150, right? Think about this, chat. $150 on StockX, $160. And you buy this shoe today on JD Sports and Finish Line. You do the $20. You do the $20 discount. Basically covers the tax and the shipping. Right? So you're basically getting the shoe for $180 versus StockX. You buy it on StockX, you wait until the $160 right now, you're paying over $180 for that shoe. You know, but at least you know you're getting it from a retailer store. I mean, granted, UNC's might go down to a $120, sure, but still, who cares, man? Anybody still pending? Got him at 13. That's what I'm talking about. Breaking out my neon Jumpman Jacks. There you go. Got them in a size 8, 10.5 on sneakers app. Top says a whole white cement 4s will be an easy. I think so too. Like I'm gonna make sure you guys try to scoop up a white cement 4. There's no way that you don't hit, dude. Don't rely on the Nike sneakers app all the time. You gotta put in that footwork. Go sign up for a bunch of raffles for the white cement Jordan 4s. Okay. Yeah, but if you like them, cop them. Facts. Me and my girl both hit. There you go. Congratulations. Love to see it. I heard these a lot better in person too, by the way. Like I heard these look good in person. They look sold out on Foot Locker and sneakers. Facts. Who cares about another $20, $30? If you want them, buy them, Parham says. Still trying on Foot Locker and Champs. Got them in a size 13. I'm good on JD. UNC's are sitting. I would get them at 120, but I don't wear my classic UNC pair enough, Seawolk says. I mean, Seawolk, I don't blame you because you get a lot of, once you get a lot of pair of sneakers in your sneaker collection, you get to a point where like, all right, like you got your favorite go-to shoes and then you got, you try to break out like the ones that you really love and needs a little bit of wear. I feel you, bro. JD Sports is charging for shipping now. Yes. Got them a size 15. I need those white cement 4s. Top Gunner says, facts, dude. Hey, listen, if you guys want some a fun time here on the streams, dude, I told you guys be subscribed to the channel. White cement Jordan 4s, we will be there, bro, for sure. I'm 100% all in for the white cement Jordan 4s. I need that shoe, bro. White cement 4s, I need that shoe. Listen, if I don't hit, that means I need to put enough footwork, but I know I will hit on that 4, bro. We will be there. All right. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are going to be there for the white cement 4s, dude. How do I get the white cement 4s? They're going to be dropping. If you didn't see your sneakers app yesterday, Nike officially loaded up the white cement Jordan 4s on the Nike sneakers app on May 24th. All right. So I'm expecting a exclusive access sometime next week. Hopefully we could get it. And I'm sure some of you guys may get exclusive access, but that might be going down next week. $225. You're going to be paying like what, $240 out the door for this shoe. So I'll be there with you too. Hey, listen, you snooze, you lose. All right. If you ain't with us, then I don't know what to tell you because I will be there with the white cement Jordan 4s. And I'm hoping a lot of you guys are there with us too, man. All right. We're all taking dubs together. I need those white cement 4s and fuel jacks. Huck says, there you go. It sucks. JD Sports Fishing Line charge fish shipping now. Arcs Fly Fishing says, even though I get these, I'm still getting the mellows. Love the UNC colorway. Not gonna lie, I'm glad I'm not hyped for the white cements. Saves me some stress. Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people going for it, man. A lot. Why is it $10 shipping on Finish Line? It's been like that, David. Well, I didn't realize they come out on my birthday on the 24th. There you go, Big Ron. Pass also broke down and got the Air Max 95 OG neons. I wanted the ones more than the 4s, which is crazy for me, Rafi, but I just like these ones more. That's fine, dude. Like, that is fine, dude. Like, that. Remember what I've been telling you guys? There's so many people that want Jordans to sit so bad just to say, like, oh, they're sitting, they're bricks. Like, literally. What it do, Raph? What up, David? What's good, bro? How are you? Literally. Everybody wants shit to sit, so they could just say that. Look at these two photos, by the way. The photos on the photo on the GS pair versus the men's, so much different. EA will usually an LRAF. Yeah, dude, listen, I'm not excited for exclusive access, like for sneakers app, because I know I probably won't get it. And plus, my account is brand spanking new. So it's a terrible picture, though. It really is, dude. I'm not going to hold you. Looking at Grandma's Couches 2.0 on StockX 13, almost $700. Wow. No one really cares if they say it, Kingwin says. Oh, people people just have an excuse to just make fun of the shoe, though. So nobody wanted these damn things. Yeah, I think everyone's just waiting for white cements, bro. Everyone's waiting for white cements. Everybody wants white cements. I got these ones, making them my first Jordan 1 in the collection, so I'm high. Brain X says. There you go. It's almost reverse psychology, so people don't have a competition for shoes, Benji says. I mean, that's the same thing with the 5s. I preach that all the time. Nobody knew that shoe would do what it's doing right now. No one knew that was going to do what it does, dude. Like, no one knew that. Black metallic 5s? No one knew that. No one absolutely knew those 5s were going to do what they did, or they're doing right now. I thought they sell out, honestly, DJ says. I mean, I thought so too, but like, it is what it is. You know, it's not a big deal. At least if you want them, you could go for them. If you want them, they're there. So, thank you all that passed for letting them sit. I want the shits to sit so I can buy it all, Pitch says. I'll get them too, Top says. Still pending on a size 11. You're still pending? Damn, my guy is still pending, bro. Still pending. Yeah, the photos on sneakers is bad. It makes them look more off-white than they are, Drew says. If they didn't want the aged midsole, I would be on them. Yeah, I mean, that definitely takes it away for sure. I think the midsole for sure for the shoe with the piss midsole, a lot of people weren't a fan of the shoe. But to be completely honest with you, like, I feel like the shoe itself would have performed the same way if it had a solid white on the midsole, honestly. Like, I personally think so. Because, like, they're dropping these right before the white cement Jordan 4s. You know how many people are literally ready for these white cement Jordan 4s? It's going to be an expensive month for some people. Because I'm already seeing people wanting, like, triple ups on this shoe. Triple ups, quadruple ups. Like, I don't know. A lot. StockX has fees, so you could save, like, $10 maybe. I wonder if there's a way to whiten them up. I mean, if you paint them, maybe. If you paint them, probably. But, like, without paint, I don't know if these will turn white if you try something else. Thanks for streaming on a Saturday, Raph. Of course, dude. Of course. I agree, bad timing. That's with a lot of shoes, though. With a lot of shoes. Bad timing with a lot of shoes. But February, like, the thing is, Nike went all in on, like, marketing a lot of those sneakers. I mean, February was, like, one of the best months of drops. February, March, golly, dude. Insane drops. Yeah, I mean, you talking about Unions, talking about, what's it called? Flu games. You had Jordan 5s. You had the foams. The SB Jordan 4s. I mean, during the time as well, like, there was a lot of stuff. Great amount of shoes. A lot of shoes dropping that first couple months. Hopefully those white cement 4s and anything won't yellow. Mine's yellowed after the less than a year, Jin says. Hopefully not. I know there was a lot of problems with that too. You know, getting both. I hit on the UNCs, and the cements are a must. There it is. Customer spoke loudly, Jerry says. No way to lighten up. Color is mixed in with the rubber. If my son wears a 9.5 Air Force One, what Air Jordan 1 autos I got for him? I would go a 9.5 then. I mean, if you... Then I would like... For me, I would say true to size for the Jordan 1 high. If he wears a 9.5 and you're saying, like, he went a half size down on Air Force Ones because they run big, unless 9.5 is his true size with all the other shoes that he has in his sneaker collection, I would definitely say go a 9.5. I would say go a 9.5. So anyone would rather want a Travis Scott shoe over an OG colorway, it's not a sneakerhead, than a reseller or a phony. David, stop it, bro. If someone wants a Travis Scott over an OG sneaker, that's fine too. I mean, it's like people like what they like, bro. People like what they like, bro. People like what they like. Because people were choosing 350 V2s over Jordans too. There was a lot of people that were doing that during its time too. And it's fine. People just wear what they like, man. Because you got to think about it, dude. Like, all these Jordan retros, how many times do they drop? Like, they drop almost every other 3 years. Like, it's like, all right, I can get these again, you know? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that have a fresh pair of 2016 white cements. It's like, Raph, I don't need them, man. I got like 2 pairs. Then, and you know, back in 2016, I'm good on these. It's cool. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're a phony. I mean, people just buy what they like, dude. But it's technically not an OG colorway. It's Reimagined. Gatekeepers gotta gatekeep. Those are the Supreme ones. I'm ready for the SB Supremes, man. I'm wondering when those are gonna drop. Listen, if there was the whole rumor talking about those SB Supremes dropping this month, man, I'm slowly waiting for them. Slowly waiting. But I honestly don't think they're dropping until later, man. I don't think they're dropping this month. But if they do, that would be dope. I thought at least sneakers would sell out. A lot of gatekeepers in the sneaker head community get laughed at for trying to divide people. It's always like that, man. It's like more drama than people worrying about just buying the damn shoe. Like, dead ass. Like, you see more drama in the sneaker community versus people just buying the damn shoe. And like, people always be preaching like, oh, buy what you like, buy what you like, buy what you like. And then you start seeing people, it's like, all right, well, like, if this guy doesn't buy this, he shouldn't be buying this, you know? He's not a part of the culture. Like, but then like people always preach, it's like, well, buy what you like. It's like, then which one is it? You buy what you like? Or is that like people only can buy certain things because of the culture? Like, that don't make no sense. Men carrying what other men wear is weird. I mean, people judge all the time, but it's how you want to handle it. At the end of the day, chat, man, it's sneakers, bro. You buy what you like, bro. All right? You buy what you like. At the end of the day, buy what you like, man. If you like them, buy them. Just saying myself, $200. I had one dub, one to go. White cements in 2 weeks, Jose says. Has anyone been selected for sneakers or still penning for everyone? Chase says. I think people are good. I think we're good. I think everyone's good on what they got now. All sizes are still available. I buy what Rafi buys. No, you don't. No, you don't. I hope there's so many pairs of the cement 4s as they were in the military blue 4s. Like I said, on the white cement Jordan 4s, they're going to be more stock associated. They're going to be more stock pushed to all the stores versus on the Nike sneakers app. I would not be surprised, chat. Oh, they ended the drop. They pushed these to Nike. They pushed the stock to Nike, chat. Launch ended. They pushed the stock to Nike. If I buy them, will you think I'm cool? Launch ended. Yeah, they probably pushed all the stock into Nike. Yeah. It's not sold out. They probably are pushing the stock to Nike app. That's normally what they do. It's like if it's sitting, then they will push the stock to Nike app. Did Nigel announce winners for the fundraiser he did? I don't know when they're supposed to announce those winners. I don't know. I didn't see anybody that hit either. I did not see anybody that hit. Sold out on the Nike Raf. Who free pairs in the white cements on the whatnot yesterday from Cool Kick, size 8 if anybody needs it. I just hit on the size 13 like 4 minutes ago on sneakers app. Nike app says sold out. It's probably a glitch then. It's probably a glitch. Is anybody still pending? Is anybody still pending our vibes on parlay tonight, Raf? You want my honest opinion on that parlay tonight? I think Brunson didn't have a perfect game yesterday. I think he's gonna. I would bet the over on Brunson if it's over 29. If it's 29, I think he's gonna get an easy 30 tonight. But we'll see. Nike ain't letting these sit. If the New York Knicks win tonight, the Boston's season's over. Boston's season's over. If the Knicks win tonight, it's over, bruh. I'm sorry. I think Boston will steal one game in New York. I think it's gonna go to game 6. I think it's gonna go to game 6. I took the under on Brunson. I took the day off just to make sure I'm in line. I don't know. I didn't know where he's at with the I don't know what they have him tonight. I'm pretty sure they probably have him for 30.5 or something like that, maybe more. Damn, what happened to the shoe? Broski says, I think they just launch ended and they're probably gonna move the stock to Nike app. So I don't know what's going on with it. It's like the Cavs. Like the Cavs freaking stole one in Indiana. Boston winning in Boston has them. Boston is winning this. Boston has been themselves, not the Knicks. OKC might be cooked too. Bro, I don't want to hear it either, bro, with the Knicks. Or excuse me, not the New York Knicks, the OKC. Because like ever since like OKC blew the dog waters off Denver the other day by like 40 points, everyone's all like, oh, OKC this. Like, and then Denver ends up winning in overtime yesterday, up 2-1. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver goes up 3-1. I honestly wouldn't be surprised either if Denver wins this series, bro. I'm telling you this right now. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Wouldn't be surprised at all, bro. Wouldn't be surprised. Refresh, Raf? All right. I mean, I agree. Like, Cavs, like, they lost. Like, I even said this, bro. Like, Garland and Mobley are huge factors of that team. Like, they make a huge difference for that Cavs team. James for the 2. He says, Rap, I'm still pending. You're still pending, my guy? You're still pending? It's on Nike? And well, it's on Sneakers app now. A size 9.5 and a size 10.5 sold out. Size 9.5 and a 10.5 is gone. Those are the only 2 sizes sold out. And obviously a size 16 is gone too. So you just got to refresh. It was probably a glitch. Shout out my boy James, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, my guy. Appreciate that. Yeah, obviously it was a glitch. Got on size 8.5 men's. Okay. Close the app and go back. And if you're still pending, Ruben says, yeah, it's definitely a glitch. Nike's doing something in the back end with these shoes, bruh. I don't know what's going on, but they got something going on in that back end. Close the app and go back if you're still pending. 9.5 looks like on Nike app. Is the 9.5 available on Nike app? Well, actually now it says a 9 is sold out and the 9.5 and 10 is available now. The hell is going on here? Looks like a size 9 sold out, bro, but the 9.5 and 10 is back up, or is it the 9.5 and 10.5? Can someone go for me? I'll send $14.23 for shipping. Oh man, you funny for that one comment, bro. I was like, I had to like think about that for a second too. Restocking and canceled orders, maybe. That's probably what it is. Broke my phone, got a new one, and still pending. Kevin says, "Damn cancellations." Are we surprised though? Are you surprised? Look at this guy. What up, Pat? Mistakes were made in the freaking chat. Yeah, mistakes were made. People canceling. Look at this dude. Mistakes were made. Shout out my boy Pat in the freaking building, dude. Anyone in the chat know if there's better my chances with in-store cop or app cop? On Nike, you can get all sizes, even 16's got a few more, says. They back on sneakers app. Yeah, it was probably a glitch. Came out of retirement for these bricks. Oh, did you go for these? Yo, Pat, did you go for these? Shout out my boy Pat in the freaking building, dude. Did you go for these? That's what I'm talking about, dude. JD Sports go. Yo, JD Sports finish line everywhere it's sitting. Even undefeated still has a full size run too. Well, actually, a size 14 sold out on undefeated. Undefeated size 14 sold out on these UNCs. Wow. You will like, you know what? I'm gonna spend my money on undefeated.com. That's what I'm freaking talking about, dude. Some true degenerate behavior. You get 15% cash back using oh gosh, I mean the baby blue and wolf gray. Yeah, I needed them. Mistakes were made. That's what I'm talking about. Shout outs to the people calling these the lost and founds 2.0s. I think the reason why people are calling them that because of the materials. I gotta see these in hand, dude. I'm pretty sure if I walk into Nike, they're gonna have these because Nike out here in Vegas, they're doing first come first serve for these joints. First come first serve for these UNCs. I got a pair of the poor man's off-white UNCs. Pat and Doug are the exact same. Come around and come in a while. Once in a while, but we won't see them again in a few months. I know. Yo, Pat is going to disappear, bro. Yo, Pat, get on VC later. Got me laughing this AM. Hey, man, it's all love, bro. Hey, man, it's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. All right. Bro, someone just answer my Discord chat. Wait, what do you want, Mark? What's going on? Mark, what happened, bro? What happened, bro? Mark, what's going on? Mark, what happened, bro? What's going on, dude? What happened? Where can we get the new Pokemon set? Prismatic, if you want to go for the Prismatic stuff, Prismatic is restocking at GameStop today. But I know my line is clipped out there. They should have just gone with the regular UNCs instead of the Reimagined treatment. Hope the same energy is for the shattered backboards. Hey man, listen, it doesn't matter. We will be there for the shattered backboards. We'll be there for shattered backboards. We'll be there for the white cement Jordan 4s. We'll be there for the Chicago Jordan 1 lows. We will be there. Okay? We will be there, chat. White cement 4s, let them brick, bro. We will be there. You don't want them because they don't have resale. Guess what? We will be there no matter what. Sneaker of the year. This is my sneaker of the year. You guys already know I want these bad. Okay? Sneaker of the year is right on this screen. Don't at me. This is sneaker of the year. All right? I need these. I need them. I need this shoe. Number 3 on the list. I'll be there. Dude, white cement 4s. There's going to be a lot of 4s on my top 5 this year. I think Nigel's are going to hit number 2 for me. Nigel Sylvester 4s are number 2 on my list. And then honestly, I'm not going to hold y'all. Chicago Jordan 1 lows might be high on my list on top 5. I think I'm convinced. I'm putting Chicago 1 lows on my top 5 this year, dude. It's such a good shoe. I need them bad. That big swoosh, Chicago colorway, Jordan 1 low, which one of my go-to shoes I wear all the time are just Jordan 1 lows. I need them. Shadow backboards might be up there too. Zool, what up, man? 4s are filling the list for me. For sure. SB4s are up there too. SB4s is a good one. Kobe 8s, what does classic for me. Like, there's a lot of stuff, dude. I know Unions are probably going to be in a lot of people's top 5 this year, probably too. Unions, Jordan 5s, brick by bricks. Need these too. My last cement fell apart, Tony says. Well, I mean, 2016, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Might as well just re-up for probably 2 more pairs, to be honest with you. The only thing that's shitty about like the white cement Jordan 4s, like 4s in general, because say if you do double up on your white cement Jordan 4s, right? And like you put in the white cement 4s here and there in your rotation, but then like the other pair is probably going to crumble by the time you get to wear your second pair of your white cement 4s. Like, you already know that's going to happen, right? Like, if you get like 2-3 pairs of white cement 4s, you let this white cement 4 sit for like 10 years, dude, it's going to crumble by the time you start wearing them. Read what I said right here. Wait, what? Or read what I said right here? What are you asking, Mark? You going in store or ordering online? Better chances of... Oh, okay. Am I going in store? Oh, yes. I will be going in store grabbing these white cement Jordan 4s. I think white cement Jordan 4s, I got to do a whole vlog. I'm going to vlog it. I want to see them in hand. Everything, bro. Like, I probably won't even go for this shoe on the sneakers app because I rather give you content. So, bro, so I know they might not crumble in 10 years is what I'm saying. Like, I'm just putting out numbers. That's it. Like, I'm saying like 10, 20 years, whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting out numbers like that. You feel me? Like, because eventually, even during that timeline, like, they'll probably re-retro this. I promise you guys this. They're not done with this shoe in the next 10 years. You know that, right? Like, maybe 5 years. You'll probably see this in like 2 more years. This shoe again. They're going to reimagine this shoe. This is not a reimagine. This is just a regular GR drop. So we're probably going to see this again within the next, what, 5 years maybe? Probably. They haven't reimagined this yet. They're going to reimagine the shoe. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to make this sole right here yellow. They're going to put this midsole right here yellow. They're going to, I don't know what they're going to do with the leather, but they're for sure going to make this midsole yellow. I think that's the only thing they'll probably do. Do that, or maybe put the Jumpman in back, the Jumpman logo on the back, because they're going to try to make the Jumpman logo more the limited logo versus the Nike Air. Just wait. They haven't reimagined these yet. Brick by bricks are overrated. Yeah, I mean, people will think that, which is fine. How do we cop the Caesars Nike wrap? Like something, sometimes parking is $20, no resident discount. Bro, Vin, you gotta go to the right parking garage, dude. There's a parking garage here. I'll tell you, Vin, if you live in Vegas, dude, there's a parking garage that's right next to Caesar's Palace, where the Nike store is at, where Cheesecake Factory is. There's that. I forgot what street it's on. It's free parking, bro. It's the parking for employees. You just park there, bro. They don't give a shit. It's labeled as employee parking, but literally everybody parks there. I park there. I park there every single time, bro. I go to Caesars. Everybody does it. They don't enforce it because there's so much parking spots up there, so they don't enforce it. There's like 8-10 levels of parking. So you're good. Just park there. It's literally the parking garage that is closest to the building. I promise you, man. Park there. You should be good. They will make 4s reimagined white cements yellow soles. Kuya Jr. says. Make sure you guys run it up, man. Let's get to 250 likes. It's Friday. Or, excuse me, it's Saturday. You guys already know what it is, man. All right? I'm going to end the stream here, though, chat. It's Mother's Day weekend. This weekend is a very important weekend for some people. All right? A very important weekend. I think it's important for me. It should be important for a lot of you guys. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Shout out to all the moms out there. Shout out to all the wives that have kids. Your wives out there that are always putting in that work as a mother. Make sure you treat the wife. Make sure you treat your mom. And do all that fun stuff. All right? You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And also, obviously, you guys have a great weekend, man. All right? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me all week. all the debates, all the arguments. At the end of the day, it's all love. I love every single one of you guys as much as you guys love your moms. All right. I love you guys, man. Have a great day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Next week should be a pretty solid week when it comes down to more of the drops. Hopefully white cement exclusive access. And hopefully we see Field Jacks. We'll probably see Field Jacks tomorrow as well. Or not tomorrow, but next week. All right. But you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Eat a lot of food if you guys are going to be, celebrating Mother's Day weekend, man. I love you guys. Have a great one. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff, and whatnot. Love you guys, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm going to put you guys out with a nice little classic. All right. I'm out, chat. Peace.
No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja vu. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I